Hey guys, GameWars06 here, and we are back with another video. So, if you are seeing this, that means I've officially completed this drawing, but essentially I'm doing an anime fusion drawing. I'm going to be using these dice to randomly decide what two characters I'm going to fuse. I'm going to draw the two characters individually, and then I'm also going to draw them together. And I'm going to create a short little animation of that, and let's just get straight into it. I'll show you guys the table later, but for now we're going to do the dice roll. Then I'm going to come back and I'm going to show you the table and show you who those individual characters are. Okay, so the two pairs of numbers are 2 and 4. So 2 represents the first number represents the series for the first character. The second one represents a specific character from that specific series. The third number represents that series. And then the fourth number represents the character from that series. So, Series 2, Character 4. Series 4, Character 1. I will be back. I'm probably going to write that down. And then I'm going to show you guys the actual table and who have actually gotten it as a result of this. Hey guys, KingBar06 here, I am back. So, in the top left corner you can see the dice roll that we just did earlier. 2 and 4 is going to represent one character. 4 and 1 is going to represent the other character. I have 6 different series on the left here. The dice are covering some of them, but they're about to disappear soon. But it's My Hero Academia, Dragon Ball, Bleach, One Piece, Naruto, and Fairy Tail. If you guys want me to swap out any series that I've seen, there's 7 Deadly Sins, Fire Force, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, I'm currently rewatching that, Hunter x Hunter, etc. If you guys want me to include a series, let me know, and we can try that. So, with that out of the way, let me actually explain who we've gotten. So for 2 and 4, 2 represents Dragon Ball, 4 represents Kale. For the other pair, which is 4 and 1, 4 represents One Piece, and 1 represents Hina from One Piece. So, there we go. I will be back. I will be drawing both Hina and Kale individually. And then I will also obviously draw the fusion, hence this is called anime character fusion. Speaking of, I've done a previous episode of this before, or 2, I guess, last year. Yeah, I believe it was last year, or in 2019. I did a fusion of 2 male characters and a random fusion of 2 female characters. The 2 female characters are Toshigi and Soul Marin from Black Clover. For the 2 male characters, I did Gajio Red Fox and Scar from Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. I'm not familiar with the original Full Metal Alchemist. I only watched Brotherhood, and as I said, I'm currently rewatching Brotherhood. I believe as of this recording, this will probably change by the time I upload this video because it'll take me a few days to actually get this done. I've watched 46 episodes, I believe. And the series is 64 episodes. I started this last Monday, last Monday I watched the first episode, and then I went from there, so it's been today, the day I'm recording this will mark the 10th day, and I'm 46 episodes in, which means on average I'm watching 5 episodes a day, which would mean this will take me roughly 2 full weeks to completely rewatch. And I'm also taking notes on every episode of the series. I also did the same thing for Hunter x Hunter, and I've done the same thing for the majority of the episodes of Season 5 of My Hero Academia. I've also taken notes on paper of the first 4 seasons of My Hero Academia, and a part of Season 5 as well. So, yeah. I will see you guys when I've actually done the 3 drawings. Hey guys, GameBar06 here. It's been a while, and this was a long project. So as you are seeing right now, this is one part of said fusion. This is Kale. After that will be Hina, and then after that will be the final fusion. So yeah, I know it's been a while. If you guys want these types of videos, it'll probably have to be I'll be uploading less frequently for these type of videos. These will probably be once every 2 weeks if you guys want the series to continue. And I might just continue it anyway. And I do actually have some ideas for some future things. So you guys may not know this, but I'm currently rewatching Naruto for the 3rd time. That's right, 3 times, and I am taking notes on every episode. As of this current recording, I have watched the first 41 episodes of Naruto. And yes, I will be going through the anime original episodes, which I don't define as filler, because filler is content that is irrelevant to the story, and that can only be determined by the people who create the story, and in this case, Studio Parrot, P-I-E-R-R-O-T, or Studio Parrot, however you can pronounce the animation studio. They're the ones that create the episodes of the series, therefore they're the ones who decide what is or isn't quote-unquote filler. So as far as I'm concerned, any episode they create is relevant to the series, and also without the anime original content, there are some things in the series that wouldn't have like a thorough explanation. For example, Neji going from Genin to Jonin without the few episodes in which they show the shooting exams, and they show Neji's leadership in rescuing Gaara and Fu. Fu being the Jinchuriki of the Seven Tails Chome, and Gaara being the Jinchuriki of Shukaku at that time. Since this is before Naruto comes back to the village and he gets the S-rank mission with King Kakashi. So, yeah. I'm currently rewatching it, and an idea I have is I think I want to create some like anime posters for some of the major arcs and events that go on within the series. So far, since I said I've watched the first 41 episodes, in episode 41, I forget the title of the episode, Kunoichi Rumble, something along those lines. It's where Uselessness and Ino start fighting each other. And the beginning of the fight's actually pretty cool with the taijutsu exchange, because the series doesn't have enough of that. Honestly, it does not have enough of the taijutsu stuff, which is why two of my favorite fights are the first fight between Naruto and Sasuke, and then the last fight between Naruto and Sasuke, because the beginning starts with just some straight hands. Like, I don't know, it seems like most shinobi who aren't Lee, obviously, they just go with that ninjutsu. I mean, Naruto, I guess, uses some taijutsu along with the shadow clones, obviously. Before he unlocks before he learns Rasengan. Once Naruto learns Rasengan, that becomes his special move. Until he learns Rasen Shuriken. But then after that, obviously the Rasen Shuriken, the effects that it has on the affected, in which it it disconnects the chakra network, the cells from the chakra network. It also does a similar thing to the user's arm. But then Naruto learns Sage Mode and completely negated it. However, with Sage Mode, he can only use 3 Rasen Shurikens before he's completely out, and Sage Mode in general only lasts 5 minutes. However, if he uses Shadow Clones, he can extend that time. For example, against Pain, he had 2 Shadow Clones in Mount Miyaboku just gathering Sage Energy. So when his Sage Mode ran out, Lord Fukasaku just summoned one of the Shadow Clones. Naruto undid said Shadow Clone and got his Sage Mode back. Since with the Shadow Clone Jutsu, let's see, the Shadow Clone with additional Shadow Clones, the user gets cumulative experience from accumulates the experience from every single Shadow Clone. Hence why Naruto's training multiplied, and Naruto's the only person who can do training with the Shadow Clones, because he has enough chakra to not only make a bunch of Shadow Clones, but maintain them long enough for for a training regimen, as Kakashi points out in Naruto Shippuden. Like, so these are some of the things I'm remembering from the series, just off the top of my head. Obviously, most of the things I just talked about are in Shippuden. I have not gone into Shippuden, obviously, because I just said I've gone into the first 41 episodes. However, there are certain details that I've learned as a result of rewatching, and I can go back through and look through the notes of every episode if I want to go into more detail. But one thing that stands out is the move in which Lee kicks the individual up in the air and then flies like right below them in the air. That's called Dancing Leaf Shadow. I thought before that was a part of Primary Lotus. It's not. Also, Rock Lee foreshadowed him using the Hidden Lotus, I believe. By saying the Lotus of the Leaf Village blooms twice, he set that to uselessness. Let's see, what else? Can't really think of anything else. Oh yeah, it took exactly 97 minutes and 20 seconds for Gaara's scheme to finish. Also, the tuning exam started on July 1st at 3:30. The first set test. The second test started the next day at 2:30 p.m. Those are things I would have never remembered otherwise. Also, the Forest of Death is also known as the 44th Battle Training Zone. I also did not know the Forest of Death had an alternative name. So yeah, these are just things that, without rewatching the series, I wouldn't know. And now that I'm taking notes on every single episode of the series, if there's anything that I need to think about, also because I'm taking notes, if I ever get into a discussion with somebody about the series, and then I say, if I give a certain fact within the series, and then someone questions where I got that information from, I can simply go through my notes, and I also have headers, so I can just go to whatever episode I want, between 1 and 41. So if someone questions me, and then they tell me where I got this information from, then I just go through my notes, find the episode in which it has said information. I just do Control F, search for whatever it is that I say. As long as I use either the exact same or similar or some words that describe said information. I don't know, like Naruto or Rasengan. Naruto's good at gambling, something like that. Because I do remember one thing. I mean, I've kind of seen this thing 3 times now. Naruto buys like a gambling ticket thing, scratch it, and he instantly wins. And then Jiraiya mentions in his head that Naruto has a knack for gambling. And if only he had the same skill for ninjutsu. If only Tsunade had Naruto's gambling skills, but the only time Tsunade can gamble well is when something bad happens. Like, for example, Gaara getting captured by the Akatsuki. That is one time in which Tsunade actually won a gamble, and she's smart enough to know if she's winning, that's bad. So, let's see. So we're 9 minutes in. By now, you guys should be seeing the Speedpaint for the Fusion. This is obviously a slightly longer video because of the intro. If you guys don't know, I recorded the intro a lot earlier than I'm recording this, obviously, because I'm recording this after I've drawn, made the 3 drawings, which each of them took me 4 to 5 hours. Anyway, I think I'll end it here for now, and I don't know when the next video will be, but I'll try to come up with a consistent schedule, so I will see you guys then.